Hi, this is Sally Draper from the Wells Tech Podcast with a brief walkthrough of the website freebibleimages.org. For anyone in public or personal ministry that needs different imagery to illustrate Bible stories or maps or whatever it may be, this is a great website to make use of. The images are provided for free here in several different formats, and typically they're available under Creative Commons licensing, although you have to look at each individual image set to figure that out. You can see on the website that they have images in photographic or illustration format, so you can look at them in that way. They have them arranged by books of the Bible, by characters in the Bible, and you can look at the most popular, or you can skip to a particular letter of the Bible, whatever it may be. They also have different themes of images, including the most popular or skipping by letter of the alphabet. So if you're looking for something about marriage, they have them tagged with stories related to marriage or whatever it may be. And then finally, they have them organized by contributor. And you can see, even just from the examples on the homepage, that there are different formats. And they have a latest releases tab where you can see some of the images that have been added, the stories that have been added most recently, things like that. As you go into the different sections of the search, for instance, I used the book search and selected the book Esther, you'll see the different stories which are available for the book of Esther. And again, you can almost tell from this that some of the illustrations are a little more formal, while others are specifically designed with children in mind. So you can drill down and see illustrations that might do well as you're explaining the story, for instance, in a Sunday school or a Christian day school setting with children. Now that I'm on this page, I'll just point out to you all the different ways that you can download the story. And this is going to vary story to story, but definitely almost all stories have PowerPoint, PDF, Keynote, and JPEG versions, these first colorful images. And you'll notice that there's two different images for each one. That's because they provide them in a 4:3 ratio and a 16:9 ratio. For all of those four image types, you can download in those different ratios. For this one in particular, they have coloring PDFs in a 4:3 ratio, and then they have a story planner document which kind of describes the different images that are included to help you with the story. Also available is something they call Story View, which is basically an image slideshow, and you can use arrows at the top and bottom to see the different images in the slideshow in Story View. You can also click on a particular slide to jump directly to that slide in Story View. And you may notice that at the end of each of the story sets, there's something about the contributor and the licensing. This one is contributed under Creative Commons licensing by attribution with non-commercial, so Creative Commons 4.0. And so if you were to use the photo set, say in a PowerPoint, if you just left that in, then you would be complying with the copyright because it's showing the attribution right there. So again, typically education type usage, and you want to be respectful of that, obviously, and comply. If you want more information about the copyright, there is a link here on the right side of the upper area. It says Terms of Download, and they kind of explain what you can and cannot use the images for, and that's going to vary set to set. Here's a page that has Jonah Bible stories, and they even have a link to some imagery just of the Old Testament. Here's an example that has Bible stories around the Easter theme, and it's a quite lengthy list in a lot of different formats, including a lot of photographic images from one particular company, Lumo, that's donated just for education purposes. They're not licensed under Creative Commons at all. And you can see examples of those here on the Easter story page. Again, another one designed for children of Palm Sunday. And here's an image set of Palm Sunday with actual photographs. from this Lumo company, and they have their own copyright information that's specific to the image sets and very specific in how you can use them. Here's a page under theme called maps, and there are a lot of different map sets, some images, some hand-drawn maps, some relief type maps, all different kinds of maps that you can make use of. So obviously kind of a one-stop shop for all the different things that you may want to illustrate in a teaching setting with different Bible images. The website is freebibleimages.org. Check it out.